1980. Well, all the GIS are raster-based GIS because the raster-based GIS is the data structure of them is very, very simple. Actually, just a matrix, right? Mathematically, it is a matrix. So the raster-based GIS is actually a matrix operations, matrix functions. So it's very easy. You can use Fortran or very early version of the computer language to implement. However, well, along with the advancement of the software and hardware, because the advance, they're very, very quick in the hardware and software. So the computer has the capability to draw a map of lines, points, polygons. When computer has this kind of capability to draw line, point, polygons, then it is possible to have a vector-based GIS. And when we use the vector-based GIS, the memory, well, can be smaller because for a line you only have to recode the two endpoints, the coordinates of two endpoints, without the points in between. So it can be smaller, and the precision of the point in the vector-based data GIS can be higher. They can have higher precisions. So nowadays, you can see many GIS software are vector-based GIS. For example, in Archinfor, ESI product, in MicroStation, NetGuide, all of them are vector-based GIS. However, if we however, the raster-based GIS is still very efficient in some spatial analysis. Although they have a lower resolution, but they can be very quick in computation because, well, just as I said, the operation in the raster-based GIS, the operation of matrix. I believe you have learned it in your high school. You learn the matrix operations. But the operation, the geometric operation in vector GIS is very, very complicated. It's very, very complicated. So if we just want some rough idea of rough analysis without very high precision, but if you request very efficient operation, then the raster-based software, raster-based GIS could be your choice. 所以你知道哈，这个网格式资料库啊，早期都是网格式资料库，尤其呢 ，in the early days, many remote sensing or air photos, they are raster-based. 所以在早期，你看早期用航空照片、用卫星，那个都是 raster-based 的资料。raster-based 本身就是 matrix， 就是矩阵的运算，所以早期你看到都是 raster-based。当电脑它可以开始画点线面 ，vector 就出现，结果你变成你现在看到大部分都是 vector 的 GIS， 有时候都会觉得那 raster-based 好像那个就是没有用，其实不然，其实不然。好，there are some raster-based GIS softwares, Idrisi, Geoda, and Flexstate. Now, probably we can just look at. Idrisi is a commercial GIS product. It's not free. So, well, is the Idrisi software is actually quite powerful. Oh, very, very slow, huh? So probably you can, well, okay, actually you can reach the website of these three software by yourself, okay, and to find out their spatial properties, okay. So you can go to the Geoda and the FlexState. Geoda and the FlexState are freeware. Actually, it's well, you just download it. There's no charge. Okay. Okay, you got it. It's so you can go to the Idrisi website and actually how to buy online. You don't have to buy it, but you can overview to see the product. Okay, to see you can see their functions. There are some functions on it and some applications. Okay, in land cover mapping, land use, nature resources. Okay, environmental modeling, ecological analysis, risk vulnerability or disaster management. There are many functions, resources. So you can have a best idea, and you can see. Okay. So you can explore the capability of Idrisi by yourself. And you can see the product here, land change model for ArcGIS.